When is it the right time to write a book? I get this question a lot, and a lot of authors seem to think it's sometime in the future. It's in a year or 2 years or even in 6 months. But the thing about that is that time horizon keeps moving. So today it's 6 months, but in 6 months, it's still going to be 6 months. So, what are some signs that now might be the right time for you to write your book? Hi, I am Stacey Ennis. I am a book strategist and coach. I'm also an award-winning best-selling author myself. I have contributed to well over 100 books throughout 16 years in publishing, and I've impacted hundreds, if not thousands more throughout that time. And today I'm going to help you figure out if you are ready to write your book. But before I do, be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell so that you get notified of new videos because you don't want to miss this, right? This is helping you on your author journey, and that is what I am here to do, to help you get that book written and step into your author dreams. So let's talk about 5 signs that you are ready to write your book. First, your reader is just a few steps behind you. This is a really interesting one because a lot of authors think they have to be at the very top of their fields, like they have to have reached the absolute pinnacle of success in their career. And actually, what often happens is by the time you reach that point, you're so far removed from the person that you want to serve that actually now is a better time, this moment when you're not quite at that very high pinnacle of the ultimate success that you're trying to reach. Now, of course, that's also a great place to write a book from, but oftentimes exactly where you are, if you are writing to a reader that is a few steps behind you, is exactly right. Number 2 is that you have demonstrated experience or expertise. I think this is really important, especially if you are writing an expert positioning book or a thought leadership book. You do need to have that expertise. So having just completed maybe a certification in something with no real practice, I don't really think that's the right time to write a book on that topic. But if you've been in a field for a number of years and you have demonstrated expertise, you have some success stories, some case studies, some examples, that could be a great time to write a book. Now, if you're working on something that is maybe a memoir or something that's more personal, that's a little different because you're sharing your own expertise and your own story. But I would say definitely if you're writing something in your area of expertise, in your industry, you should have some background to back that up and some expertise. You don't need 20 years, but you do need some demonstrated expertise and experience. Number 3 is you're really fired up. You're like, girl, it's time. I want to write this book. If you are feeling that, if you are feeling like I've been talking about this book forever and it is just time to write it, I am ready. That is a really, really great sign that you are ready to write your book. That energy is going to drive you and help keep the momentum high so you can get this book done. Number 4 is that you can create margin in your life. Now, I have worked with a really wide range of authors, from people in C-level positions at companies you would recognize who are working really long days and with big teams, to people who have recently taken a sabbatical or retired or sold a company who have a lot of time. And both of those actually require a commitment to create margin in your life. Even if you have a lot of time, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are willing to create the space that you need to write your book, because of course other things can very easily fill up your time. So if you are the kind of person who can be disciplined, maybe you need some support with accountability, but you know that you have the discipline, you will create the margin, and that you feel motivated to do that, that's a really good sign that you're ready to write your book. And number 5 is that you are committed to learning. And this is so important because writing is a skill and book writing is a skill. So just like you learn to ride a bike or drive a car, a new skill has to be learned. And you really need to be willing to go into this new experience, even if you're an experienced writer. Even if you've been writing for publications, many of the authors I work with don't necessarily consider themselves writers when they come into the process, but even if you do, to have a willingness to learn, to grow, and to be ready for that learning journey. And if you feel like Yeah, I am ready for that. That is a great sign that you are ready to write your book. I hope this was really helpful for you and that you're able to come out of this feeling like, yeah, I'm ready, or maybe it's not the right time. Either one, it's good to have that sense of awareness. But my hope is that your I'm not ready doesn't come from a place of fear or inadequacy or a feeling of not being worthy. I hope that you will believe in your value, believe in the value of your story and your message, and the impact that you are meant to make on this world. Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell so that you get new videos. You don't want to miss out on this because I am helping you along your author journey so you can finally write that book and become an author. I'll see you next time.